Good morning, Clash of Clans. Tyebar here from War and Glory. In this week's episode, I'll be showing you some highlights from our ranged war with Emphatic Elite. And to start with, we're going over House's attack on number 10. And this is going to be an air attack. Yes, I said air. They do exist still at Town Hall 9. Just not at 10 and 11, unfortunately. This is pretty creative. If you look here, no healers. And we're not sure what's in the CC yet, but he's got 3 hounds and giants. Yes, that's giants in an air raid. And he's going to have the queen there, take out the enemy queen across the wall. And the giants are going to come in off this jump spell. And I guess the idea here is to take out the queen and the AD, but I'm not sure how he's going to get another AD. Oh, and he runs into a Tesla farm. Golem in the CC, which is going to slow everything down. And loses the giants to Springtrap. So this isn't going well to start with, except that he's got the queen down and the CC. So champs are still doing well. King's taking a little bit of damage from the Tesla, which isn't that big of a deal. Enemy BK aggros, and it looks like he's just going to go ahead and start with the air portion. Standard hound, then 2 drop loons per point defense, and he's going to be working into the sweeper on top of it. So it looks like he did have a hound in the CC, so we're going quad la loon on this with giants to tank. Haste spell into the sweepers, which is pretty necessary. And honestly, this is looking pretty good. The loons aren't taking any damage. The hounds are taking all the damage. They still got another full, full health hound coming in from 3. Air skellies pop. Wow, I'm surprised to see air skellies on a 9 still. And there goes the last air defense. My goodness. How cool is that? Air at 9. Especially with a quad la loon. What's interesting is we actually had multiple attacks that had quad la loons in it. And even at 1 penta. So it is still viable, guys. Keep it in the bag. Keep an eye out for it. See where the ADs are placed. We'll slide on. So I figure, why not? House had a 6-pack. Let's show his other one right back to back. And here, completely different style. He's going to be doing a Queen Walk Go Vaho, which is pretty much a standard nowadays at 9. If you're at 9, you need to learn it. If you haven't yet, if you're base building against it, you need to keep a couple things in mind. But we may actually do a base building video to go over some of this. But mainly, obviously no 9-tile or 8-tile or less compartments going into the queen. Avoid double jumps. If you do, lure them to one side. Make sure your bombs are on the opposite side, etc. Same go with the spring traps. So his queen walks start off pretty slow. He's going to start off with minions to funnel. Queen who drops in there at 6, and a wizard giant. And the reason he did that is the AT is protecting the racks in the spell factory. So no, check this out. He's got no rage spells. Who does this? He's going in with Jasmine and no rage spells with a triple Tesla farm, a wizard tower, an AT, a cannon, and a BK. That's just crazy. So he has to pop the ability, which is fine. Drops a poison on the BK. BK looks at the queen and says, yeah, I don't want any part of that. I'm just going to go backwards. And runs back into his home and ends up dying. So congrats, more Supercell AI. But great idea, House. Unbelievable. Kill squad's coming in. Cinnamons are rolling around in from 1 o'clock, taking out that enemy queen. And it looks like a P.E.K.K.A. CC. That's about to go down. Sprinkles in hogs from 12. Take out adjacent point defenses. Always a great idea. While the kill squad is absorbing them. Cinnamons are going off in the core, wiping out all the structures. Jump goes down. Hogs being sprinkled in from 3. They're not going to be taking too much damage. There's only 18 wizard tower over there. Main set of hogs now coming in from 9, and looking good, looking real good. Really no double giant bomb threats to say. There could be one there at 7. Hogs roll in. Cinnamons are still up. Jasmine is dead though, unfortunately. BK's beating on a wall like normal, and just a wizard tower left. So, oh, doubles, bacons. No, House. Well, there's only trash left, except for that mortar, so he shouldn't have a problem with this. Let's speed this up and see how it works out. And Cinnamons are taking care of the 11, and the BK takes care of the camp at 4. Great war, House. So up next, we're going to have Eric taking on their number 18, and another Queen Walk Go Bajo. This one's going to start off with the Queen Walk more towards 4. And the one thing we wanted to point out with this one, I remember seeing this one live. Some very interesting ways of getting the queen in, but Eric was so smart to know how the wall breakers are going to path after structures are dead within a compartment. And we're going to see this coming up. And you can see there that minion was placed there very intentionally so the queen wouldn't strafe and go towards 2 o'clock. She's going to start puncturing in. And it's so important to know wall breakers are such a curse. They really are. Like, we've been dealing with this with how many years now with how bad their AI is, but some guys just know how to use them. And I guess it's maybe not AI, maybe me. But you saw there, he test wall braked. There's no structures in that compartment at 4, so the wall breakers, he knew if he dropped them there at 3, we're going to hit that wall there, which is just incredible. It really, the foresight on that is very impressive. So keep it up, Eric. Hound pops out of the CC. Yeah, that's kind of boring. Does his thing. The Expo's on her, so he goes ahead and starts his kill squad in now from 10 o'clock. BK starts beating on the golem, so what he does is he gets the poison on both champs, which is awesome. A couple cinnamons there to funnel, and here they come. Mass cinnamons. Bye-bye everything. There goes the BK, the queen. Archer Tower's about to go down, and they start doing their thing. So he rages them. He jumps right over the center there, and ooh, nasty jump. Oh no! So what happened? Oh, he raged the Valks into a bomb, tried to heal him, and there's no troops there. Oh no! Well, he still got this. It's Hogs are coming in from 6, and there's really nothing targeting them. And the healers now, look at them. They're going to start sliding down towards 6 to get on the Hogs, which is huge. BK's about to die to those PDs up north. He's got to clean up a couple wizards down there taking care of the south, which is awesome. And here come the remaining Hogs now from 1. So there could be a spring between the AT and more AD. Yeah, got 2 Hogs there. That's about it. After that, it's cleanup. Another great attack, Eric. Keep it up, man. Even swags of poison. So up next, we're going to have Tango taking on their 19. Shocking. Queen Walk Go Bajo. Who would have saw this coming? It really is, guys. It's that powerful of an attack. Learning how to use this, I don't think there's any base. You can kind of create troll bases, get around it, but once they know where the traps are, even pathing with certain things with camps and such, once they learn that from the first attack, there's really no other way around it. So Jasmine almost bites a bullet there. That was a kind of an off-place rage, but he had to just kind of sporadically get it down there as fast as he could because she was getting so low. Sacrifices a wizard to the gods, and she starts moving her way up. This is a pretty interesting base design. I kind of not a big fan of these open compartments and easy ways into the core, but sometimes they work. So Dragon comes out of CC, nice pre-poison. He's still got an ability if he has to use it. Yeah, he pops it there. It was a good idea. And that takes care of that. Giant comes in at 8. And looks like he's just going to beat on a wall. That could have been there for absorbing fire from the north in case she was getting low. Golem comes in from 4. Triggers a signal bomb there, which is good. And look, perfect test wall breaker there at 4, making sure his subsequent ones, his level 6s that are coming in with dynamite don't take any damage. Aren't going to be duped. So, yeah, BK's moving in that compartment. Great jump spell. They know they're going to go into that core compartment and not strafe around it all into the trash on the outside. Great job there, Tango. Queen's still beating away at 9 o'clock, even though there's a sweeper there on the healers. Doesn't affect her. Perfect jump spell into the queen compartment, and then the Valks. No, the Valks come in at 8, and they start flanking around. I guess it's a masterful form of funneling there. So they're going to start working their way towards 12. Actually, they're going to the core. Look at this. Alright, so if they take that jump spell, they could technically just meet right back up with the kill squad, which they do. Here come the Cinnamons! Goodbye, Queen. So it's like a big old C-shaped funnel there. That's a new way of looking at it. I guess you could technically do something like that if you wanted to with some other funnels at 11 o'clock if that was intentional. Hogs come in, wipe out the rest of the, whatever, 3 or 4 defenses up there, and it's GG after that. Cool attack tango. Definitely a fun replay to watch there. Keep it up. Looking forward to see it happen in the future. Up next, JP Snipe, our leader, our hero, the one and only, the myth, the legend. Comes in with a queen walk here, and this is a pretty slick one. I remember seeing this one too. At 3 o'clock, Jasmine's going to really take a lot of this base out. Watch how he works this. So Giant comes in to absorb the cannon fires. Wizard or wall breakers go in, and what he needs to do is get that queen into that compartment, and that's going to really open up everything that's a threat and the entire 3 to 6 o'clock position almost. And that's exactly what she's going to do. She's going to move up, and you could see the angle here of how the queen's going to walk into the AD and how you have to wall break in more towards 3 o'clock versus 4. If he were to break any lower, the queen would wrap around and the healers would start getting targeted by the AD. So wall break like angles going into the AD are so important. Real great job there on that. So he pops a rage, and he's going to really force himself now into the champs. BK gets aggroed. He's going to go down and just working his way. So BK's finally dead. Kill squad comes in from 12. Wall breaks in there. Golem starts the path in. Perfect funnel form. Now the CC splits. Look at this. So he's got a couple cinnamons and a wizard on the AQ on the Jasmine, and she lives amazingly. And then the other CC troops die to the cinnamons and the wizards up at 12. And a giant bomb just wiped out his entire pack of wizards, which is brutal. But Valks don't care. They're honey badgers. They just run around and do whatever the hell they want. Look at them, just running through everything. A couple sprinkled perfect timing on the hogs there. Right after the cannon got aggroed onto the kill squad. Jump spell goes into a Tesla farm. And they're just wrecking. Hogs aren't even being touched. Queen's still doing its thing at 3. Look at how much of the base she's taking out. All the threats. Still absorbing Expo fire. CC was dead because of, well, half the CC was dead because of her. And here come the hogs from 6. After that, it's over. There's 2 cannons left in a wizard tower. There's like no threats. Very tricky base too. So once again, JP, excellent attack. Keep it up. Looking forward to the next one. And we have Bacillus on their number 26, and we are going air. Yes, that was a Zapquake and AD right there to start off, and you can see he's got 3 hounds and 20 loons. Wow. And to do this, he needs to take out that queen and AD there at 11 or 10, however you want to call it. So you look at the size of this funnel. Covers everywhere from 9 to 12. It's just incredible. So everything, wherever this, right there, the jump spell's going in, that's exactly where all his troops are going. Golem's tanking everything. BK goes in, gets aggro by the queen, and she's going to die. So P.E.K.K.A, wizard in the CC, there really shouldn't be too much of a threat there. He's got that poison down. Yeah, they're pretty much nuked. P.E.K.K.A's just looking around at things while she's being intoxicated. And everything that's a threat's dead. He got his job done with the kill squad. Hound comes in from 8. This looks familiar. This one he does 3. Since he has so many loons, he was actually try dropping these PDs. Normally you just double them, but I'm not sure if this was cleanup or not. But it was necessary because of all the Teslas that were up there to get through all that. Normally, like if you have to do that, when you're dropping more loons, it's because you're not going to have the protection of the hound because the AD will die, and then in transition you're going to have remaining Teslas and wizard towers that are hitting the loons instead of the hounds. But complete overkill. Look at this. Look at these. He must have like 20 something loons still up. It's unbelievable. Hound still up. Another Town Hall 9 air that just completely wrecked. Incredible, man. Just incredible. Both heroes are still up from the kill squad with no healers. It's just unbelievable. Good job, man. So excellent war, Emphatic Elite as always. Great job, War and Glory. Up next is our blooper reels. Enjoy.